The officers were given written reprimands. Brown says he couldn't do more because his hands were tied by the union contract.
They are entitled to sick time. If the individual decides to call sick, there's nothing we can do if they call for only one day. If they call for more than 3 days consecutively, then they're required to come in and have a medical excuse.
This wasn't only a threat to the safety of the citizens of the city, but a test of your leadership. I'm quite concerned, Madam Chairman and Director, that this test is being failed.
But council is not satisfied with just a written reprimand, and until stiffer action is taken, Council President Forbes is holding up legislation to buy 118 new police cars.
You're all just riding the same old cars for some, until you can kind of get it together. I think the cars that we've provided for the police are adequate.
Council did approve the purchase of new cars and trucks for the fire department, EMS, and the Division of Traffic.
So while the furor over the police who called in sick may have died down for the time being, you can be sure this is something council will not soon forget. Tim and Denise?
All right, thanks, Bob. Well, all eyes will be on Cleveland tomorrow when the spotlight swings to a grander political scale. The nation's second-in-command, Vice President George Bush, will be in town to give a boost to Ohio's Republican candidates. Mr. Bush will spend the morning in Cleveland and divide the rest of his day between fundraisers in Columbus and in Cincinnati. And a new poll out tonight says the Vice President couldn't be coming at a better time. President Reagan's approval rating from blacks in Ohio has more than doubled since last September. 37% now rate the president A-OK. Tomorrow night, Mr. Reagan will hold a formal news conference. You'll be able to watch it at 8 p.m. right here on TV 8.
In spite of all the charges of voter fraud in the Philippines, the Reagan administration is taking a position that seems to assume a victory by President Marcos. As Senator Richard Lugar and a team of U.S. observers arrived home, Mr. Reagan hailed the election as proof of a strong two-party system there and urged Marcos and Aquino supporters to come together to make sure the government there works. Preparations are continuing tonight for a major East-West prisoner exchange involving dissident Anatoly Sharansky. The swap involving several prisoners will take place on the very same bridge between West Berlin and East Germany, where U.S. spy plane pilot Gary Powers was traded for a Soviet master spy in 1962. Sharansky has been imprisoned for the past 8 years on charges of spying.